Picture this. 10 years from now, you're waking up without an alarm clock. Your bills are paid before they even arrive. Your investments are growing while you decide whether to spend the day working on a passion project or taking a trip. Now picture the other path. You're still working a job you don't like. The bills pile up faster than your paychecks. Retirement feels like a distant dream. Both futures start with the choices you make today. And the first choice is to decide that wealth is possible for you. Most people think building wealth starts with a job, a raise, or a big break. It actually starts in your head. If you believe money is scarce, you'll make small moves and get small results. If you believe money is out there waiting for you, you'll see opportunities others miss. There are 4 beliefs that set the foundation. Say them to yourself until they become second nature. I will be wealthy. Money is abundant. Money is a tool. It's my responsibility to build wealth. When you say, I will be wealthy, you give yourself permission to act like it's possible. That changes what you read, who you talk to, and how you spend your time. When you believe money is abundant, you stop focusing only on cutting costs. You start looking for ways to grow your income. A worker making $50,000 a year can only save so much. But if that same worker learns to earn $150,000, they can save and invest more without cutting everything they enjoy. When you treat money as a tool, you remove the emotional baggage. Money isn't good or bad, it's like a hammer. You can build with it, or you can cause damage with it. Used well, money buys time, choices, and security. And when you take full responsibility for your financial future, you stop waiting for someone else to fix it. No one is coming to rescue you. It's on you to make sure your family has what they need and your future is secure. Mindset is the base of everything else. You can follow every budgeting tip in the world, but if you don't believe you can be wealthy, you'll sabotage yourself. Think bigger, aim higher, and never let your current situation decide the limits of your dreams. The next step turns those beliefs into action and gets you out of the most dangerous place for your money. The most dangerous place for your money is the financial danger zone. This is when you have no emergency savings and you're carrying high-interest debt. The first goal is simple: save your first $2,000. This is not vacation money. This is not new TV money. This is the bare minimum safety net between you and financial chaos. Without it, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. A flat tire turns into credit card debt. A medical bill becomes a monthly payment you can't shake. Getting this $2,000 quickly is more important than any investment right now. Cut every non-essential expense. Sell items you don't use. Pick up extra hours or short-term work. Once that emergency fund is in place, you have breathing room. You can handle a broken appliance, a car repair, or a minor health bill without sinking deeper into debt. The second part of escaping the danger zone is eliminating high-interest debt. Credit card balances, payday loans, store financing plans. Interest rates on these debts often run above 20%. At that rate, even small balances snowball fast. A $5,000 balance can grow into $6,000 in just a few months if you only make minimum payments. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that could have been growing in your investments. Pay these off as quickly as possible. Pause vacations, skip luxury upgrades. Redirect every extra dollar toward wiping out that debt. Once you're free from high-interest payments, your money is no longer working against you. Now it can start working for you. The next step is to give every dollar a job before it even reaches your hands. Wealthy people decide where their money will go before they receive it. They don't wait until the end of the month to see what's left over. A simple system can make this automatic. For every dollar you earn, spend no more than 75 cents. Invest at least 15 cents. Save at least 10 cents. This plan works at any income level. It scales up as you earn more. It forces you to grow your investments and savings while still giving you spending money. The easiest way to stick to it is with separate bank accounts. One for spending, one for investing, one for saving. When your paycheck arrives, split it automatically. Set recurring transfers so you never have to think about it. If your bank charges for this, find a better bank. Separating accounts protects you from spending money meant for investing or saving. If all your cash sits in one account, it's too easy to see a big balance and spend more than you should. Think of it like a self-imposed tax that makes you rich instead of the government. Once the money is invested or saved, it's off limits for daily spending. This habit builds discipline and keeps your financial priorities in order. It also makes your progress measurable. You'll see your investment account grow. You'll see your savings account build. With your system in place, you can now focus on keeping more of your income by avoiding one of the most common wealth killers. Monthly payments feel harmless. $50 here, $300 there. Before you know it, your entire paycheck is spoken for before it hits your account. The payments game keeps you working for your bills instead of your future. The goal is simple. If it doesn't put money in your pocket, don't finance it. The only exception is the home you live in. Everything else should be bought with cash. This means skipping phone financing, store payment plans, and car loans whenever possible. That brand new phone at 0% interest still costs you more than you think. Companies offer financing because it leads you to spend more. When you spread the cost over months, you feel less pain and often buy extras you wouldn't pay for in full. Cars are one of the biggest traps. A new car loses value the moment you drive it off the lot. A reliable used car paid for in cash frees up hundreds of dollars a month. That money can be invested to grow instead of disappearing into a lender's account. Even a modest car payment of $400 a month is nearly $5,000 a year. Over a decade, that's $50,000 that could have been earning returns. Avoiding the payments game creates breathing room in your budget. That space can be used to speed up investments and savings. Once your monthly obligations are lower, you can focus on increasing your income without worrying it will be eaten up by debt. Cutting expenses frees up money, but there's a limit to how much you can cut. Earning more has no ceiling. There are many ways to grow your income. You can increase your value at your current job. You can learn in-demand skills and certifications. You can change to a higher-paying industry. You can start a side income stream. A raise at work often starts with showing you can solve bigger problems for your employer. Document your wins. Ask for more responsibility. Present your case with clear results. Certifications in fields like tech, healthcare, and skilled trades can boost your pay within months. Many community colleges and online programs offer affordable options. Side hustles can be tailored to your skills and schedule. Freelance work, rideshare driving, online tutoring, small-scale e-commerce. Be careful of get-rich-quick offers. Building sustainable income takes time and consistent effort. When your income rises, stick to your system. Increase the amount going into investments and savings, not just spending. A $10,000 raise is an opportunity to accelerate your wealth, not an excuse to inflate your lifestyle. The more money you direct toward assets, the sooner those assets will cover your expenses. When that happens, you buy back your time. Once your income starts to grow, the next step is to make that money work for you every day, even when you're not working. Money that sits still loses value to inflation. Money that works grows. Investing turns your earnings into income-producing assets. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound. Spread your investments to reduce risk. Index funds give you exposure to the stock market without betting on single companies. Dividend stocks can pay you regularly while still growing in value. Rental properties can produce monthly cash flow and appreciate over time. Owning part of a small business can provide both profit and long-term growth. Decide how much to invest each month and automate it. Dollar cost averaging means you buy investments regularly regardless of market ups and downs. This avoids the stress of trying to time the market. Even small amounts add up. $300 a month invested for 10 years can grow to a significant sum if placed in assets with solid returns. Reinvest profits whenever possible. Dividends and rental income can be used to buy more assets instead of being spent. Focus on assets that will continue to earn even when you stop working. When your investments cover your expenses, you have true financial freedom. Building assets takes discipline, but it also requires protecting what you've built from risk and loss. As your assets grow, so does the need to protect them. The more you have, the more valuable you become as a target for lawsuits and financial claims. Set up legal protections. If you own a business, use structures like LLCs or corporations to separate personal assets from business liabilities. Work with professionals to ensure your setup matches your situation. Insurance is another layer of protection. Health insurance, home insurance, auto insurance, and business insurance can prevent a single event from wiping out years of progress. Estate planning ensures your assets go where you want them after you're gone. A will or trust allows you to decide who inherits your wealth and under what conditions. Without a plan, the government decides for you. Legacy is more than passing on money. It can include funding education for family members, supporting causes you believe in, creating opportunities for your community. Wealth gives you the power to help beyond your own household. Donating time, knowledge, or money can change lives and strengthen your own sense of purpose. The final step is accepting that real wealth is built over years, not months. It requires a decade of consistent effort and sacrifice. The first years may feel slow. Progress will be small at first, but each year builds on the last. By year 8 or 9, the results become undeniable. By year 10, you have a completely different financial life. You can spend the next decade maintaining your current situation. Or you can spend it building freedom. One path leaves you hoping things get better. The other path makes it certain. This is the passive path. Like the video, subscribe for more strategies, share it with someone who needs to see it, and start building your decade of change today. Feel free to explore the other videos on this channel to keep learning. I'll see you in the next video.